It's the add-on. It's more or less my last 3 pages, last 50. Where is that? Do I get tired of learning about white people? Yeah. It's not really about learning them physically. It's learning their minds. Yeah, bro. And I think I have a good understanding of how they think. It's just how those thoughts gave life to this reality. How I'm trying to figure that out. Certain problems or certain events that happen in reality, like where. And honestly, the books tell you so much, cause you know the real books, them niggas got them shits, bro. Like the real documentations. Speaking of the ruling class, especially given that in England and France monarchs had been beheaded in America, an entirely new system of government had been introduced. The establishment powers, the philosophy of Rosicrucian. Yo, before I continue on, I feel like this book in itself is also helping disguise the true definition behind secret societies, or what's their niche or their purpose. But honestly, I also do feel like I don't know. I do believe, like, as much as they're bad secret societies, I think it's good. And I think it's ones that are in the middle. Alex Jones, he didn't speak about societies. He spoke about entities. He spoke about the weak entities being the ones who want to control everything, the strong entities being the ones who don't want to control everything. They just, want to connect all. And then it's the ones who in the middle who more or less can benefit of whatever reality becomes. I don't know. Like, I'm reading this book, certain things, I'm just questioning, always questioning something. But I gotta stop doing that. I gotta keep on reading. But that's how my mind goes when I'm reading shit. I have thoughts like this to myself. But it's just, fortunately, you here. To establish the powers, the philosophies, the Rosicrucian Freemasons, which included free thinking, belief in normal and social reforms, and explicitly stated programs of social political change were extremely heterodox and therefore threatening. Whenever and wherever societies have expressed heterodox views or beliefs, they have been perceived as threats and therefore have been threatened themselves, making secrecy advisable if not essential. Even where the safety of initiates was not threatened, secret societies had felt the need to keep their inner work private so that their freedom would not be curtailed. I like that word, curtailed. Curtailed. I bet you I start using it every day. And now you understand where I get these words from that I expressed. You know what I mean? Now certain words I just get. Yeah, I do get it from books. I'm tweaking. Secrecy also serves other roles. Having a secret in common can bind society members together, increasing group cohesion and building fraternal for similar feeling. If memberships of the secret societies confer benefits for privilege, such as the facilities that made fraternal secret societies in the USA provided in the 1950s, secret signs may be required to prevent the uninitiated from taking advantage. For societies concerned with the exploration of mysteries and the pursuit of personal development, secrecy may be a necessary first step. John Michael Greer, a scholar of secret societies, practicing magician and high-level Mason, argues that keeping a secret is a transformative act which focused the mind of the initiate and awakened him to a new awareness of himself and his world. Finally, it's important to acknowledge that sometimes societies maintain secrecy for precisely the reason that conspiracies theorists fear. There's some truth to that. But the only truth to that is that secret, it has no choice to be a secret, bro. Like, if you was to explain it, people still won't comprehend that. And that's what these niggas trying to imitate, bro. They trying to imitate having an innate secret. These niggas don't have innate secrets, bro. That is the innate secret, that they don't have an innate secret. They just like random people, not even like myself, bro. Could I have a connection to reality in a way where it just puts me in the right place where I could learn shit without actually having to ask, bro? Or I'm observant enough and know how to study people enough to get information out of people, bro. And that's the bare minimum of what these niggas talking about control without actually having to control people, bro. And the way that they just shown you, the way that you experience, that is a part of the so-called secret society, the magician wording, putting things in place so it can have an effect that you anticipate. Then you show that anticipation to the people, so now they believe you know. Like, yeah, bro. But then there's a different level to this shit. With all that shit that took thousands of years to happen, you could do it in under like 10, bro. But that's on you. That you see that if you haven't realized, they're using the people who actually have that ability that these secret societies desire, bro, that they're trying to learn, bro. But you can't learn it because it's something you just have to be born with, and they hate that shit. Don't you realize this world is not set up in a way where it's like if you're just born with something, you can have it, even though money is inherently put in that way? It's not, because anyone can get rich. There's certain things, certain abilities that you have that no one could ever attain, no matter what they do, and they try to make it like that. More of the story, you see Michael Jackson? That right there is the shit that they're trying to learn, bro. How to fucking learn self, love self so much that in turn it makes other people love you, bro. Being so fucking magnetizing and just fulfilling people's hopes and just knowing every corner or view of people and how to more or less be able to understand people, talk to people in all different ways and manners, and just they want to be like us, bro. What a life, bro. That's the best way I could say it, bro. The ancient people, they wasn't. Them niggas was everything, bro. They wasn't confined. Oh, I'm a lawyer. No, nigga. Them niggas was everything. Anything they had to be at the moment, that's what they had to be, bro. And with that being said, if you are good at everything, or if you're trying to put your focus on everything, that means people who do confine themselves to specific routes of life, you're going to be able to study and understand each and last one of these people, rather than those people trying to understand someone else, because they're in a different view of life and they confine themselves just to that one view of life. You get what I'm talking about? Like, these niggas not special, bro. That was the gamble. That was the gamble, bro. And it's really just been me. I've been my comparison of understanding that these niggas ain't nothing, bro. Because power ain't something that you go after if you are so-called power. Just like I said, bro, it's just me trying to study my power. Why do I feel so strong? Why do people around me don't have the same energy that I have? Should I hinder myself? Should I limit myself? Okay. From my point of view, what would be the best character for these people to feel more fulfilling with themselves? Then you realize, damn, you could be the perfect character for these people. They're never gonna be fulfilled because it's not about you, it's about them. It's about them fixing themselves, nigga. Self-exploration, nigga. This is a lie. Niggas don't have any self-exploration because the reality is being very open. Because people might have pieces of information, because that is you, this different version of you that you need to embrace. And they need to embrace them in a way where they'll give you the information that you need to put the puzzle together in your own fucking head, bro. That's why I learn a lot, bro. I'm very good with socializing, and it has nothing to do with me doing it out of wanting anything out of people. I just love the experience, bro. That's how potent the experience is for me, bro. Like, damn, I'm really here. You feel me? Gangsta always been studying myself, not physically, consciously. Why am I able to see life in a way? Why am I so adaptable, bro? That's what I be asking myself. Like, adaptable in a way niggas can't really comprehend. Like, I could be around niggas, you would think I'm a gang member. Never. I'm anything I need to be at the moment, nigga. Real life, nigga. Real life, I could adapt to anything, nigga. Anything, nigga. Anything that's going on in reality, apocalypse, I adapt to that shit, nigga. Love and peace, I adapt to that shit, nigga. Anger, frustration, I adapt to that shit, nigga. Anything, bro. You feel me? And these books is like people, bro. These books are like individuals that I can't really. The shit I'm talking about, I can't speak to people like that. Because either people would be so biased, so egotistical, they think I'm speaking in a way I'm trying to, I know it all. I'm just literally expressing you how I view life in my own, like, and if people give off the same energy, and it seems like it's not I don't think it's self-absorbed, nigga, because you're going off your own thought pattern. So, you know, but I'm talking too much. I'm supposed to do 50 push-ups, but yeah, that's how. So I be when I be reading this shit, real life.